Hello everyone, my name is Kerry Ann and I'm the founder of Nature's Dream Healing Space. I just wanted to come in and share with you today some information about the beautiful Australian bushflower combination blend of emergency essence. And this is my number one combination blend that I keep in my handbag, in my car, in my healing space at home. I always have it on hand for any emergencies that may pop up whenever you're out and about. And generally it's recommended that you take the essences morning and night, 7 drops under the tongue morning and night for 2 weeks. But the emergency essence is an essence that you can use at any time. So if there's any physical or emotional trauma, you can be giving this to someone or you can be taking yourself every 15 minutes until you feel much calmer. So the emergency essence is the combination essence for anything to do with panic, distress, fear, terror, traumatic situations, stressful situations, and that can be on a physical or an emotional or energetical level as well. So the emergency essence is made for anyone can use this essence. Animals, children, elderly, people who have chronic illnesses or anything. This is totally safe for everyone to use. And what it's going to do is just help support you and to calm you down, bring some clarity into the situation, center you, balance you, ground you, and just give you the ability to cope with whatever it is that's going on at that time. So it can bring comfort and reassurance and courage, everything that you may need if something stressful is happening in your life. So I'll talk a bit more towards the end about how I've used this essence and in what kind of situations I've used this essence. But what I'd like to do now is just share the essences, the individual flower essences that Ian has put into this emergency essence, and just talk a little bit about what each essence does. So the first one is the beautiful Waratah. And the Waratah is for the deep, the black night of the soul, so deep despair. So, if you're seriously depressed, having suicidal tendencies, like so distressed and stressed out that you just cannot cope at all, then this Waratah is the essence for that. So you can see where it fits into the beautiful emergency essence. The next one is the grey spider flower, and this beautiful essence is the essence for fear and terror. So you can kind of see it looks like it's got little spider legs hanging out everywhere, and this one's beautiful for any fear, nightmares, night terrors. So you can use the emergency essence for those particular conditions and traumas, and you can see that it just helps to bring comfort to someone who's quite fearful. And the next one is the beautiful 5-petaled crowea. So the crowea is one of the number one individual essences as well, one of the most commonly used essences. And it is for worry, which, a lot of us worry. And if you're in a stressful situation, which requires emergency essence, then you can definitely see where this crowea fits into that essence. And that, again, also helps to relax muscles and help to relieve tension and pain as well, which is, perhaps what's needed if you're in a stressful, emotional or physical situation. And then the next one we have is the angel sword. So the angel sword is for any spiritual confusion, and it helps to release any unwanted psychic energies. So, if you're quite distressed and fearful and had any physical blows or physical stress and trauma, then your aura can be open and these energies can come in. So this helps to just clear those out and to remove those cords and connections that you no longer need. And this will make a bit more sense as we talk later on about surgeries and things like that as well. And then the next one we have is the fringed violet. This is such a beautiful flower. And the fringed violet helps to heal the aura. So where the angel sword clears away everything that may have gotten into the aura, the fringed violet helps to heal that aura. And then we have the dog rose of the wild forces, and this helps to calm and centre during times of inner and outer turmoil. So that beautiful grounding energy that helps to bring you from this state of panic and distress and fear, and calms you and grounds you and brings you back down so that you can deal with what's going on. And the last one is the sundew, which again is that grounding energy and bringing focus and clarity into the situation, again to help you be able to deal with what's going on. So as you can see, there's some beautiful essences in the emergency essence. And when Ian first made this up, he previously recommended that you didn't mix the individual essences together. But a situation arose where, a husband was quite distressed because his wife was in a car accident, and he knew that the bushflower essences could help her. So he came to Ian, and Ian was intuitively guided to blend these essences, these 7 essences together into a combination. And, miraculously, this woman survived the car accident and came out of her coma and had no brain injuries at all. So that was how the emergency essence was born, and it has become one of the most widely used essences that there is. Now, you may have heard of the bark flower rescue remedy, and that is another beautiful flower essence blend. That one is an English blend. I personally connect much better with the Australian bushflower essences, and Ian has spoken about how people have reported back that they feel that the emergency essence works for them on a better level than the rescue remedy does. So I've used it in lots of different times, and I've been using these essences on my family, my animals and my kids for over 20 years now. And the mist spray is a beautiful one because if you've got a ratty little tantrumy kid who's fallen off a bike or something and hurt themselves and you can't get the drops into their mouth, then the spray is beautiful just to spray in the air around them and let it fall down on them. So different situations I've used these in and seen amazing results is when my rooster was attacked by a dog, and I thought he was going to die. He was in severe shock. He had some blood around his face. And I gave him some emergency essence and popped him in the chook house, expecting him to not be alive the next morning. And he came out the next morning like nothing had even happened to him at all. So I just popped that in his mouth. I do keep a separate bottle specifically for the animals. I've also put it in the animals' water so they can all get a drink of that and clear anything that's been going on for them as well. A beautiful situation I saw it working was we were at a funeral, and there was a young boy there, and he didn't want to get out of the car and go into the funeral. He was really upset that his auntie had died, and he just couldn't face walking through all these people and sitting down in the funeral. So he was sitting in the car. He had his hood pulled over. He had his shoes kicked off. He had his arms crossed and was quite distressed and upset. And, you know, everyone had tried to get him out of the car and he wasn't coming out. So I gave him some of the emergency essence, and, you know, I just sat with him and we talked about a few different things. And then it was just like this wave went over him, this unbelievable energy wave. And he took a deep breath in and he moved his arms, he took his hoodie off, he put his shoes on, and he said, I'm ready to go in now. And we walked in together, and we were sitting down the front. So we had to walk in past hundreds of people and sit down the front of this funeral. And I was just amazed at how I could see that energetic shift in him, and this beautiful emergency essence just gave him that courage to be able to get up and walk in. And after that, he was fine for the rest of the day. So that was a beautiful thing to see, and I was glad that I was able to help him through that situation as well. I've also used this plenty of times when I used to go to uni, and we had to get up in front of a large group of people and our lecturers, and we had to talk about our work. And then we were judged quite harshly in front of all of our peers by these lecturers. So it was quite intimidating and really stressful if you weren't used to speaking in front of people at all. And I used to take my drops before I would go in, and a couple of my friends would see me taking my drops, and I explained what they were, so they would take some emergency essence. And towards the end of the first year, I would just have hordes of people coming towards me saying, have you got that magical, amazing essence? I need to take some of those drops. And, everyone then began taking the emergency essence before they got up to give their lecture. And, calming them down enough to be able to get up and speak with such clarity and focus about their work, knowing that they were going to be judged and harshly judged towards the end of it. So that, there's just a few of the different ways over the 20 years that I have seen this emergency essence in action. It's also good if you're at an accident and someone's needing medical assistance, you can be giving this to them every 15 minutes until medical help arrives, just to help keep them calm and relaxed. Before surgery, so this is where the fringe violet and angel sword comes into play as well. So if when you have an anesthetic, it can damage your aura. When you have surgery or any physical trauma, that can also damage your aura. So, and once you are under anesthetic and you're in that level of unconsciousness, your subconscious mind is still picking up what's going on around you. So, if the doctors are talking anything negative or anything that can be good, that energy is coming into your energy field as well. So the emergency essence, you can take it a couple of days before you have surgery and then for 2 weeks after. And it's also going to help not just clear that energy and heal your aura, but also help to ease the pain, heal your wounds, heal your mind, and just help to really bring you back into balance and center and grounded so that you can move forward. So that is the emergency essence. It comes in a spray mist. It comes in oral drops. It also comes in an oral spray that you can spray under your tongue. And it also comes in a moisturizer as well. So if you're wanting any more information on any of the essences, or you'd like to book in for a consultation, or you'd like to purchase any of the essences, you can just contact me through my Facebook page, Nature's Dream Healing Space, or email me at naturesdreamhealingspace@gmail.com, and I can help you out with that. I love these essences. I'm so passionate about being able to share them with everyone, so that you can all, move through your life feeling much calmer and have a tool that can support you through all that emotional trauma and stress. So thanks for listening, and I'll be sharing some more information about the other essences in future videos. So I'll see you then. Bye.